Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Steps of Phandelver. I hope you had a good week.
Yeah, it's been okay.
Has been one of the weeks.
It's been a week.
One of these.
It has been time.
That's right. Hilarious.
You all have audio?
I do.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. All right. All right. The intro is a little bit longer than expected, but I'm gonna get through it. It'll be fun. All right.
Cool.
Not long after their meeting with a curious character who was found rummaging through what remained of the late wizard Trebre's house, Eliza, along with D1, Griffin, Ronan, and Brandy, made their way to the Dockmaster's house to inquire about selling gems and jewels, since he was the only one that Helson, the local blacksmith, knew of to unload them in the bog in the surrounding area. The party made their way, and upon a very odd interaction that involved some alcohol and magic, acquaintances were made telepathically, and it was revealed that Hedrick was not Hedrick. The story was that this man's name was Fyeth Shadestone, and that he had come to the Dockmaster Hedrick's house from far away, only to find him dead on the floor when he arrived, seemingly of alcohol poisoning. As per Fyeth's story, he was there following a lead while looking for his lost sisters in the process. It seemed as though Fyeth had other interests as well, as he mentioned the boss, and something called the Reclaiming, and how it was of utmost importance to stop it, and him, at any cost. Unfortunately, around that time, Rummy, at the boathouse, noticed a number of very large creatures crouched down in the underbrush, quietly watching the position of the amulet that was emanating purple smoke. The group quickly diverted their attention and came up with a plan to ambush the creatures before they had a chance to attack. Unfortunately, Bitters, Brandy's owl, familiar, was the first victim, as he is pulled from a branch above and helplessly eaten as the creatures slowly stood up. The branches and twigs cracked and snapped as they gave way to the creature's rigid stature, their massive size a spectacle for all who see, and the battle in the bog begins. Rummy, with a rattling tin container holding the mysterious amulet of Athasar, dashes down into the ocean's depths, where the amulet's unknown influence begins to disperse into the waters. Almost immediately, Rummy witnesses many eyes watching him from a nearby shipwreck, and quickly swims his way into a small cave opening and slips inside. As the battle rages on above the surface, one of the creatures grapples Griffin and begins to carry him towards the water. Our heroes realize that surviving this encounter will be difficult, if not impossible, and even if they manage to survive, what is to become of the boss's gathering? How will they approach this endeavor set before them, and what will these decisions mean for their path going forward in the world around them? And that's where we're going to begin this evening, everyone.
Booyah.
Hell yeah. Nice. I've been grappled.
You have.
You definitely have.
Have to grapple with that one. That's,
All right.
You said we're reaching.
I really had to grapple for that.
Oh, God.
All right. Okay, so, as it were, the order. Ronan, nice. I just read your message. The order of combat here, if you want to write this down, is Ronan.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Do we still have
Yep.
it from
Go
above?
ahead. Yeah, we do, but I'll go ahead and mention
Yeah,
it here.
yeah. No, go ahead.
Ronan, Griff, the monsters, Aliva, Brandy, and D1, and Rummy after D1, of course, as always.
Got it.
Oh right. Last time the last time we were here, we were all seeing through the perspective of let me turn this down just a bit, through Rummy. Well, rather D1 was through this perspective of Rummy, and you were kind of left there, kind of in a cave in the moment. Within the 6-second span here, D1, as we go back up to Ronan here and begin the next round. Ronan, you're up, followed by Griff on deck.
All right. Well, seeing this big bastard just abscond with my fighter, I'm not having that. I'm gonna move. Let's see, 5, 10.
Hell yeah. I knew someone would stick up for me. Eventually. Maybe.
All right, I'm within 10 feet of everybody, right? Or all of the monsters.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would say so.
Okay. All right, I'm going to attack the one that has Chomsky.
Okay,
Griff.
you got it. Yeah, you can see him, Ronan, as you kind of get to his position here. You see him moving briskly, large. You can see the branches snapping and breaking underneath his weight here as he kind of stomps through the area here. There's a moment where like his left ankle slips down through like the sod and the soft soil above and kind of slips down, but he doesn't care much. He picks it back up and goes through. You can see Griff kind of struggling a bit underneath kind of his arm as he is flailing out with his hands trying to get away, but this creature is just kind of manhandling. You can tell he's making his way to the ocean. What would you like to do?
I will make my first attack against the one with him.
Yeah, you got it.
Go for the dumb head.
A 9.
Oh, that's a 9, unfortunately. Yeah, Ronan, that's a little bit too short. His speed takes you kind of by surprise here as you kind of thrust out with your glaive. It's just a little bit too far behind his position here.
Yep, second attack, same target.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, Ronan.
God damn it.
You notice your position, and you kind of give yourself a good scale of judgment here for measure, and you strike out once again, and you, unfortunately, once again, you just miss. A branch falls down and kind of knocks your glaive aside kind of at the last minute.
Son of a bitch! I will do my polearm bonus action attack on it.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, Ronan. So as you're here and you're swinging, Ronan, with all of your might, you feel kind of the branches and the soil itself kind of almost a pulse or a wave or ripple, if you will, underneath the ground here as this kind of monstrous creature kind of stops by you. It just shakes your balance too much, Ronan, to hit it, unfortunately.
I curse at myself under my breath. That'll be my turn, but in addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of me has its speed reduced by 10 feet till the start of my next turn. So, yeah, the red one has 10 less feet of movement.
All right.
And that's it.
Thank you. Just, do my process here. Where is my highlighter at? Here it is. Right where I put it. Imagine that.
The last place you checked.
I know, it's the last place I look.
That saves
That's
on.
exactly what happens to me. Oh, you guys would laugh at me. I'm pretty organized, but anyway. All right, Ronan, is there any more you want to do with your movement or anything like that? You want to say anything to anyone or interact with your
I'm
environment?
pretty sure everybody's aware of what's going on.
I would say so.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn swearing at myself.
You got it, Ronan. All right, Griff, you are up, followed by these creatures on deck. Now, Griff, you are currently grappled. You can, if you choose to, the way that grapple works, you can actually attempt to escape the grapple by using an action. I don't know if traditionally it works this way, but we're going to do it anyway. You also have a bonus action, so we'll let you do it that if you fail it, depending on how you. We'll see how we'll play it out. So
Yeah.
So what would you like to do, Griff, before anything else? Now, keep in mind, you can still do stuff. Your movement is just reduced to 0.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So you can
yeah.
either attack or you can use your action to try to break the grapple.
Exactly,
Those are your
yep.
two choices, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That I get you.
Well,
You're just
interesting
being
question.
carried. What's that?
Well, I don't know if this would be metagaming.
No, go ahead and ask. It's okay.
Throw it out.
If he
Toss
plops down a, what are they called?
An echo?
Yeah, if he does an
Yeah, that's what I
echo,
was gonna do. That's exactly
can
what
you
I
Oh,
was
switch
about to
with it
do.
on the same turn?
Can you do what? I'm sorry.
I can.
Okay, shit.
It's
Yeah,
both
that's
bonus
it.
action. It's a bonus action.
You
to
had the
summon,
exact same thought as me, dude.
I
I was
see.
gonna put an echo down and then switch to, just swap with it.
But as long as you get an echo out, that gives you the opportunity next round to try that.
I know, that's exactly the strat here, honestly. So yeah,
I mean, your buddy Ronan has reduced the creature's speed, so he's helped you in that way. That's huge, right? And you're pretty far from the ocean here. You might have some time here, Griff, but I'll leave it to you. I'll go ahead and let you. And plus, remember,
totally.
and I want to remind everybody, and this is probably bad to exercise this with Jin being kind of new to the group here and stuff, but normally in combat, what we do is during your turn, you can communicate and stuff and such. But there aren't responses until, because it's 6 seconds per round, not per person, per round of combat. But in this case, since we're all under the influence of alcohol and magic, we'll say, and we have telepathy for the time being, we can all communicate
Definitely
freely
alcohol.
amongst ourselves during the fight and in between the fight. So in this case, feel free, like talk amongst yourselves. Like Griff, you can talk to Ronan. Ronan, you can talk to Griff. There's no restrictions in this fight. That was a long-winded way of saying that.
I got you, man. I do
that- as
actually
far
want
as
to
that
put
goes.
an echo, right
All right.
behind Ronan.
You got it. You let me.
And
So,
I'm
yeah.
pretty much assuming Anula would be trying to follow as close as possible. So she would probably move up
Yeah.
closer to the Echo and Ronan as well.
Okay,
Probably
you got
somewhere
it.
around there.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't
All
mean
right.
to cut you off.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Actually, it's your turn.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna use that that attack to try and get out of, or that action to try to get out of the grapple.
All right, Griff.
Yeah.
So how this is going to work is you can choose. Excuse me. You can choose to roll either athletics or acrobatics against my athletics check.
Okay.
All right. So let me.
I'll choose athletics.
You're going to go athletics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Can
his
you can
fighters.
go acrobatics, but it's up to you. Athletics.
Athletics is better for his fighter.
It's better for him?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, definitely,
nice.
man. I'm
Let
strength
me
main.
roll.
Should I just roll anytime?
Yep. So yeah,
Okay,
go ahead and give me a
Athletics check.
what we get? Oh, look at
18,
that.
pretty good.
So this is a situation where you find
God,
yourself
that 7 is crazy.
struggling and struggling and struggling. You, Griff, just in the nick of time, with your 18, and I should take a picture of my 18 that I rolled.
Oh shit.
You begin to
Attack.
start to slip just a bit. Then you feel yourself kind of, you can feel like the pressure kind of around your upper torso kind of get a little bit tighter as the creature kind of adjusts
Oh shit.
as you
Well.
kind of, he catches you and you do, I'm sorry, but you are unable to escape at this time. That was a really good roll, but he rolled really high too.
Okay. Fuck. Let me. Can I attack at all?
I
Yeah,
think
even
that's,
though I'm
no, that's your action to try
You did
to
your
escape.
bonus. You did your
Yeah.
action to try and release your grapple.
Can I attack from the echo?
Well,
Just
The echo needs to use your action to. Oh, you
action.
can't. No, because you need to attack.
because you need to have first attacked, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I can. Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I guess that's
crap,
gonna do
man.
it for me.
I'm sorry, Griff.
No, that
All right.
works.
Yeah, so, this situation.
Bye, buddy. Put your floaties on.
She's my water wig.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow,
I cast
an 18
floaties.
I'm trying to, like, fathom this. All right. So, Griff, so if that's your turn,
Yeah, I'm pretty
you-
much
you can-
stuck in this fucking.
do you want to
guy's
say
armpit.
anything? To anyone? You can do it telepathically.
I'll just fucking telepathically yell at these guys like, do something like, go for
do
the
something.
go for the dumb head.
I'm gonna yell at everybody as well. Yeah, we might all be best off to not to focus all our attacks on one at a time here, guys. Let's get this one guy down if we can.
Wait, go for the dumb head, but it's not mine.
I yelled
Yeah,
back.
it was
I
the
see no
dumb head.
difference.
We could interpret that horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Detective.
glaring at basically everyone up there because D1 fell in the puddle, and then Ronan misses attacks, and then Griff is being held, and then Brainy's nowhere to be seen. So I just kind of scoff, roll my eyes, and say I see no difference between the heads. So
Nice. It's all up
No
to
difference
you.
in smell either.
That's awesome. Okay, very nice. Is Griff? If there's nothing else,
Did you want to do anything with Anola?
that's yep. Yeah.
Oh shit, his
So Noah
Yeah.
still has, I believe, 15. Let me just double check.
are you still poisoned? Who got poisoned last time?
He is not.
Yeah, I think she used her. Yeah, she did use her second level spell to cure that from him.
Phase 2. Okay, so your speed is 15 feet with her, so you don't. So she doesn't have any movement left.
Nope.
Or she might have 5
She's-
feet. Didn't she move 5'10"?
I thought she
She was
moved
pretty
15.
much.
Oh, she
maybe
did.
she
here.
did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's 15 feet. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, she's already spent with her movement.
Yeah, but you still have she still has her second level slot is gone from lesser restoration. But you still have, wait a minute, no it's not.
Yeah, her 1 second level spell is used.
Did we
Yeah.
use that?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
Yeah,
used
she
it last
used
time.
that
okay,
for
yeah, sorry.
restoration on
My
me.
bad, I have it written here. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're good.
You still have your 3 slots left at first level as well. And you have your cantrips.
Yeah, that's true.
The only one useful would maybe be Shield of Faith, but that depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, it's really.
I don't think anybody who's taking damage. Is anybody really? I don't think anybody's really taking damage yet.
I look like shit.
Yeah, Ronan.
yeah, that's
There you
nice.
Poor Ronan has been.
Actually, Griffin's taking some damage too.
Yeah,
I have a
I've
P
definitely.
beside your name, Ronan. What does that mean?
Concentration.
For
Spirits of the Dead, or whatever it's called.
why is it P?
Are you talking the little icon on my character, or you have something written down?
Yeah, I have a P written by your name here on my
Just P for
notes.
poison.
Oh, for poison. That's right.
Wow.
Thank you. That's exactly what it was. awesome.
Higher education, baby. It's what it gets you.
Yeah, thank you. You
Nice.
totally made it better for me. You know what I mean?
Watch out, guys. This one can read minds.
I can figure it out.
I love how that's like Sesame Street level, like for a point.
Yes.
We're all just
It's
sitting
like
here like,
ding,
huh?
ding, ding.
What
Oh,
could
wait,
it
wait,
be?
B for poison.
That's right.
Fucking great. We're all just like,
Oh.
what?
Oh man,
What does P mean?
that's great. That's great. All right, I'm sorry, Griff. I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, you're good. Yeah, actually, wait, how many fucking spell slots does she have for that?
She has
3.
3 first levels, and she has cantrips at will, so as many of those as she wants. But 3 first levels, so she has. I don't want to say it on
No,
here
you're
unless it's okay with you, but is it okay? So she has. Her choices are Cure Wounds, Healing Word, and Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I got
She also has Light and Spare the Dying as cantrips.
Oh, fuck, do I have to fucking... How bad, I'll telepathically just ask, like, how bad Ronan's feeling, I guess, like... You got fucking...
Yeah, you can respond, Ronan. It's instant, so you guys can take all the time you need here to communicate.
I would say I'm on my last leg.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
that's-
long for this world.
So, yeah, just hearing that, you know, I'll tell Anola to pretty much cast Cure Wounds on Ronan.
I don't know if you can this turn.
Yeah, I'm looking too.
Can I? Fuck.
If you're out of movement, you'd have to get within 5 feet of
Yeah,
them to touch
it's a
them.
touch.
That's a touch. Oh,
It's
shit.
a touch
Okay.
range, yeah, unfortunately.
Does say that. Fuck. Okay.
You
Healing
do
word.
have. Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead, my bad.
No, you're good.
You can
I'll just
do
do
one.
healing word, right?
Yeah, healing word will work because that one's
Yep.
range.
Let's do that. So 1d4 plus.
I think you can just click it in your attacks. Let me look.
plus
Did
your
I put it in your attacks?
Plus her spell casting mod. Did we? Oh, you probably did increase her spell
Yeah,
casting mod, right? With her level.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
She's a
look
plus 3 now instead of a plus
Shit.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all in your
Oh,
attack.
you
If you look
rocked
in your attacks, you got Cure Wounds and Healing Word right in your attacks. There,
Oh,
Griff.
perfect.
Oh damn. Oh shit. Okay. Thank you, man. That's like damn. Didn't even know.
Also, Griff,
Look at that. He does more at the level
Jesus.
of ones than he would have done if he upcast it.
here, I'm gonna just give you this just again.
Meant
That
to
way
be.
you have it like convenient and handy, Griff.
Oh, actually.
Dude, yes.
Yeah,
Thank
Oh,
you.
no, he doesn't. That's how much
Additional.
extra he would have done, yeah.
Like scrolling like a madman here. Like.
I'll take that fucking 6 though. Just nod at Enola. Try to think to her. I appreciate it.
Just a fucking nod of approval.
There you go. There's her newer form for you.
Shit. Thank you, man.
Oh, I didn't update the spell cards, but they're all on your list there. You can kind of click and see. D1 did an awesome
that's all
job
good.
for you on your sheet.
Yeah, I'm totally good. Like, I just having that like image of just her, her stats is helpful.
Nice. You can see she has kind of a plethora of different abilities there. She has different abilities and improvements there that you can see that, so you can use her for a bunch of other things too, right? So anyway, okay. I'm sorry, take
Hell
some
yeah.
time here.
Not just a heal bot.
Yeah, you can use her for all kinds of stuff. So, Griffith, there's nothing else. It is up to you. I don't want to rush you.
No, I believe that should be everything, right? Yeah, that should end my turn.
All right. So with that, friends,
The creatures.
Say goodnight, Ronan.
all right.
Hey, you're not tucked into someone's armpit, headed for the ocean.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Imagine this.
Yeah. I would say the same, but this actually really couldn't for me. This could not be any worse.
I mean, at least you're still on the outside of it.
You just got his nose pressed up against that armpit.
Nice.
Can I be like stabbing him with my horn at least?
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Mildly discomforting.
All right. Sorry about that. Perfect. Okay. So as the struggle, the battle continues here, Ronan, you're pretty hurt, as it were, and you see kind of this creature kind of running by you, thud, 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 as it stomps by, as kind of you see your companions kind of scrambling around to try and help in any way they can, as this creature here, we'll call him good old Red Two-Head here.
Red Two-Head.
He's fucking
Red Two-Head Redemption.
Red Two-Head,
Yes.
it's great actually.
Eldritch
He's about to
approval.
be red too dead.
He begins to move with a reduced speed. Might I add? Let me
It's only 10
see
feet.
what we do here.
But every bit helps.
Let me see here. D1. Let me see what the roll is. Let me just find this. All right, perfect. So I can do this. All right, so 1. It's 5. Hold on.
You can do the.
Okay, so there I get an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Go ahead and take it.
Oh, I'd get one as well.
And so would Bat. And so would
Yep.
Aliva. All three of us do.
Oh, thank you, man. That was just.
Yeah, he's got
I'm like-
you underneath his arm. Currently.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay,
Yep.
What do we roll for
Leva
that?
might not get her attack of opportunity.
Wow, a 23. That's actually great. That's actually great. And also for future, like we'll obviously this is a different situation because everybody has communication and stuff. But normally, an attack of opportunity, just going forward, so you guys know, that's not that is something that you absolutely get, but it's not something that I will remind you of going forward. So try and remember if you can. Like we probably will, like
Yeah.
fair. But just try and remember, because if I can get you to not remember, that benefits me. So
Yeah, I'm
Heads
trying
up.
to think if Aliva will. Maybe did he? He
She
didn't
probably
really.
will.
Did he fill this square here at all?
Well,
Yes,
I'm gonna
he did.
dump a smite into this, so that'll knock
Yeah,
it
you
around.
okay, so first things first. We'll have Ronan take a swing first with his 23. That's 13 points of slashing damage. Let me. As you see the
Knock it
creature's flesh kind of take the hit, Ronan, as it's running away. This time you actually hit it. Yeah, and it blows your mind that the first couple of times, but it was because branches were falling and such. But now you have a clean shot at it as it starts to run away from your position. And you swipe at it, and you see the flesh kind of curl off of its kind of lower calf as it starts to kind of peel back a bit. A creature hit by the Guardian has disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, so that's D1. So you said something about knocking it prone.
Yeah, Eldritch.
Oh, you want to
Smite.
use your smite? Okay. Can you link that for me? Let's double check what. Make sure I do this right.
A D8 of force damage plus another D8 per level of the spell slot, so
Okay.
4D8 total.
Oh, if it's huge or smaller, fucking awesome. Wow. 1d8. Okay, Ronan.
That's what I wanted.
Wow, that's huge.
man.
All right, no, that's really powerful. Okay, what kind of damage is Eldritch Smite? Is it fire?
Force.
It's force. Oh, it says it right here.
So all in all, it took 9 points of slashing, 24 points of force and 4 of cold.
Gotcha.
And because I dealt it damage, it can't regen till my next turn.
Because of your special stuff. That's what I have written here.
Yeah, just my spell.
Wow, Ronan, that's massive. Actually, man, you realize what just happened, right? Like
Yeah, that's what I was going for on my turn.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy because like you missed, and then slam as he's running away. It's really cool. It's actually poetic in a way, right? Okay, this is great. Is there any? Does that conclude your attack of opportunity, Mr. Beast?
Raw.
Nice. All right, D1. With your Thunder Gauntlet as he runs by you, you hit him for 22, which is absolutely a hit as he's running by you. And I would even say, with that amount of damage here,
21 damage.
21. Jesus, you guys, 21. There is a moment where you see a vulnerable spot, D1, kind of as you punch this creature here. Oh, that's hilarious. You see a couple of ribs kind of pop out from the skin where you hit it, D1. They kind of seem cracked and chipped and broken, kind of in the area that you punched it. You punched it hard. Following that, there's a bolt of energy that flies out from kind of the corner here as you kind of look over and you see Ronan, and you see his eyes blackened. Sorry, I probably shouldn't go into your character stuff, but as he kind of launches this bolt of energy towards this creature, and you see the impact of it, and kind of this shadow almost form fog over, like kind of moves over the creature, almost like fog over water, and it disperses into the air. You see the creature kind of take the impact. I'm going to roll to maintain. He maintains his grapple on Griff, unfortunately.
Okay, but he took some heavy damage. Does Aliva
Took some heavy damage.
Aliva get an opportunity as well? So Aliva, you get
Yes.
one regular attack as well.
Yeah, that's right. That was my question. By regular, it's just like swords, basically, or my scimitars. You mean?
Yeah, definitely. Your scimitar would be the.
Okay, even though technically I'm 20 feet away.
Well,
Yep, so-
because he's big, I think he's got to come
Yeah.
within 5 feet of you. But I believe as he moved, he did fill this square right next to you.
He did, yeah. So as long as he do you see how some of his outer circle there only covers half of the square? It still counts for that whole square. So if that's within 5 feet of you and he moves out of it, you can definitely take it.
Okay, and I just roll an advantage.
No, just regular.
You just roll.
Regular, okay.
Just regular, yeah.
Woo-hoo. All
Well,
right.
no, she'd have advantage because it's prone.
Oh, it is prone. It is prone.
Well, no, she's
it's not prone until it is prone.
She's hitting the two-headed guy, not the guy beside her.
Yeah.
Well, it is prone, but it's prone
he
here.
did.
It's prone here because it gets to its spot. As it's running is when you guys are firing your bolts.
Oh,
and
I
shit.
see. Ronan just knocked it prone after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's
it
prone.
would probably be normal, but yeah, now it's prone. Yeah.
Here, we'll knock it this way. Sorry about that. There's so much to remember.
Speaking of stuff to remember, Griff, does Sentinel do anything for you when we're making attacks of opportunity?
I mean, yeah.
I don't think so.
Not. It would have to be if my ghost was like, within 5 feet of these guys, and it's pretty much if the enemy makes an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Sentinel makes it. Usually, it's just. Or actually, no. Sentinel doesn't affect that. Yeah, if it had come within 5 feet of his echo, he would have, but it didn't.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, so just so it's not confusing, so what happened is the creature runs by. Ronan takes a swing with his glaive as his creature is running like as fast as he can. The creature also takes the punch kind of around the same time, and as well as Aliva hitting it with her scimitar for 6 more slashing damage. Wow, you guys.
We just folded this motherfucker.
Yeah, you did. He read the new gauntlet right here. And so as he kind of gets to near where Aliva, and I'm not even going to let him get the whole way there, Ronan, to be fair to you. As he begins to kind of turn the corner here, you see him just fall over kind of under his own weight due to maybe some kind of pain that he's feeling as kind of you look back and you see Ronan kind of fired up, kind of breathing heavy, and you can see him kind of exerting
So if he
energy.
falls there, minus my opportunity attack.
Here, there.
Okay.
Trying to make it fair to Ronan.
Yeah.
Because Ronan's right. Like, he hit it as he was running by, so how far would he go? But I would say...
I mean, we
Yeah.
could flavor it
This
that
momentum.
he tumbled.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like, I hit him mid-stride and he fell over himself.
Yeah, that's a good
That
good
works.
way. And Griff, we won't have you roll anything. You're underneath his arm and you're
yeah.
maintained, so he's got you. Like, you're
I'm
pretty
squished.
Yeah, you're pretty squished at the moment.
Fucking pancake.
For the time being. I should make you roll a dex save, but it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I can. That's cool.
Roll a dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it
I
with
was gonna say,
disadvantage
Like, this
because
guy's
you're
gonna
being
fucking
cradled
squish me.
currently. Yeah. Just to see if your head or anything hits anything on his way down. An 8.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't a saving. My bad.
Oh yeah, roll me a dex save with disadvantage. All right, 12. That's much better. Yeah, you just barely, Griff, barely, and I'm talking like inches. Your head misses a very jagged rock that's sticking up out of the
God.
out of the ground here, just barely. As you kind of see the creature kind of tumble down, you kind of the air knocks out of you a bit. You're as you kind of hit the ground, you look around, and you're on the ground, but you're still cradled quite snugly underneath this creature's arm as it begins to put its arm back down to try and right itself. All right. So that is that. The creature, he still has his turn, so he is going to. He can't. He doesn't have any movement left to fucking get back up. Hold on a second. Okay, I can crawl, but yeah, that's useless. So, man, this is a predicament. Let me just double check if there's anything I can.
I think he can still attack while prone.
He can, but I just wanted to see if there's anything I could do in his little stat block here that I can do to help him get the fuck back up.
He needs to have half of his initial
he
movement
needs to have at
speed.
least 15 speed.
And
which-
that's also minus 10 already, plus, yeah.
It is, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
You guys are so smart. You might have figured out like one way that I did not consider to kind of stop this guy quite literally dead in his tracks. This is pretty amazing.
It definitely
All right,
slows
yeah, I don't
down.
see anything on my sheet here. Okay, this creature is not only knocked prone, but he seems to have one of his legs kind of maybe stuck in the mud or in a weird way. He can't seem to bend it that well. He seems to be kind of struggling a bit, but he still has Griff underneath his arm for the moment. He's going to let out a very large scream. The birds kind of in the distance kind of flock away. You can see like a bunch of birds kind of fly away as the noise kind of radiates and rumbles throughout the area here. That concludes his turn. I'm not going to let him attack. I don't think it's fair to let him attack. He's kind of in a weird situation here. As far as Blue goes here, Blue is also knocked prone and without arms. One is currently twitching around on the ground in front of Aliva here as it kind of does the thing where it flips over kind of on its fingers, begins to kind of slowly move, kind of crouches down low to the ground, Aliva, and lunges at you up towards your neck. That is a 14 to hit.
I forget, but I think no.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nope, sorry.
Oh, nice. So it lunges at you, Aliva, and you kind of just dodge to the side just a bit, enough for it to miss you as it kind of lands back on the ground here. You can see it's an amazing sight, Aliva. Like this hand attached to this arm is kind of like moving on its own. You can see the skin kind of bubbling around with it looks almost like worms moving underneath just the surface of the skin there. This creature itself that's knocked prone on the ground, it stands back up, uses half of its movement, and kind of reaches over. I can't reach over, can it? It kind of moves into the direction just a bit here in the direction of the arm before the arm is absorbed back into the creature here. You see the arm kind of begin to start to kind of mend itself. The creature kind of lunges at you with its face. That is a 15 to hit.
No, sir.
I'm rolling so bad tonight. As it lunges at you, you can tell that the sheer pain and whatever's happening with the arm has most of its attention, and so it's more of like a lashing out, at you, more of like a stay back kind of lash, not an actual aggressive, I'm gonna bite you lash. Occupying space, as Izzy would put it, we'll say. Yeah, oh geez, this is great. So he is he's like back on his feet, but and you can see kind of like with one arm kind of hanging down here, he's kind of frantically looking around the ground for his other arm that doesn't seem to be anywhere within range here. He is going to I think he's just going to remain right here. So we're going to call him Green up top here. Green sees Ronan currently with your back turned towards him because of you firing off your shot at this creature quite successfully. And you can see, rather you can't see, but you kind of feel the hot air of breath on the back of your neck as you feel kind of the creature get closer. It takes a swing at you. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Oh, are you kidding me right now? You can't even make this stuff up. Let me...
That's so mean.
All right, that is 6 points of slashing damage as his claw kind of like hits you, Ronan, but it's just the tips, like barely enough to scratch. But the scratch is like
that's gonna get infected.
It hurts. Yeah, you could tell it's dirty. His claws are just gnarly.
We're just gonna glaze over that you said just the tip.
I was gonna.
It was right there. It was low-hanging fruit.
Amazing. That is amazing.
Con save from me for concentration.
Yes, thank you, Ronan. Thank you. That is a save.
I'm good.
Congratulations, great. So after you feel the first claw kind of hit you, you can tell it's almost like he's measuring you as he also attempts to grapple you.
Oh, fuck.
So you could choose either an athletics or acrobatics save against my... Oh my god. This dice is going to dice jail.
Or shit, was that a save?
Oh, it's not.
Yes, that's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Ronan. That is a
not
moment
save.
right there. Give me 1 second.
For acrobatics,
Yeah, natty
it is-
20.
For acrobatics, there is no save. It's just a roll. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And that's
let
a
me-
natty 20. Yeah.
Dude,
That is
no.
a nat 20. Let me just double check something here real quick. Yeah, this guy sucks with his rolls. So he lunges at you, Ronan, and with that first hit, you felt the claws kind of slice in just a bit. Like that was enough to know that he is kind of on you, and he's kind of strategizing right behind you, and you can see him kind of get back for a moment, kind of almost like he's loading up, and then just at the last minute, when he crouches down at you with his giant arms. You duck underneath, and you he misses you for a moment. He looks around underneath, underneath his feet for a moment, almost like he's blind. Ronan, take another attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh, 24 definitely hits. That's 20 more points of damage, Ronan. As he kind of tries to grapple you, you slip down underneath kind of his arms just in the nick of time, and you kind of, with one fluid motion, are able to kind of maneuver in time here in this very particular, very precise window, and you pull your glaive out and you're able to slash right at him in the right moment. You see one of his arms get kind of hacked right off.
Yell at the troll. You thought, bitch.
It's amazing. Bam. All right. That is amazing. He loses his other attack as well, because of he is absolutely just confused, we'll say. And that concludes the creature's turn here. Sorry, it took a little longer than expected. Oliva, you were up, followed by Brandy on deck.
Yeah, I can go ahead and lead, right, with my locket?
I'm sorry?
Can I go ahead and lead with my locket?
I think you used your locket.
I couldn't remember if there was a limit on that or not.
So you know what? Let me just double check.
I couldn't find one, but I might have just missed it.
I will be right back.
You got it? Double check what I have written here.
Yeah, and I was looking through the thing too earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, it's once per long rest. Yep. So you already used it once.
Okay, my bad.
Which is okay. So this will grow with you, Oliva. So as we kind of level up and get higher up and stuff, this is something that will, well, I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay, here, I'll mark, if you look at your abilities, your Leon Hands, Divine Sense, Raven Queen, Channel Divinity, you have Requiem's Lament there, so if you use, I can mark it to the use.
Okay.
Yeah, so that way you can keep track. That's what those boxes are for, just so you know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of handy that way.
All right, and then I guess,
Yeah.
then another question, because I can't remember, I need to start writing down whether I've done these things or not, but I couldn't remember if I had used or can use then Toll of the Dead.
Toll the Dead you can use as many times as you want. It's a cantrip.
As a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does require an action, I believe, but
It might
you're
not
only
be as
limited by
powerful
your
as hitting with your
action
scimitars. It's more of a if you can't get in range with your scimitars.
Oh, okay. I just figured maybe it would be helpful only in the sense that it cannot go toward more than one creature if I'm in range.
No, it just hits one
No,
one creature. Okay. So basically, Toll the Dead is something that you want to use if you're in a position where you can't get close enough to hit it,
okay.
And
that
that's going to be your ranged fallback attack.
Okay, well, then I'll probably stick to just the scimitars then. So, normal.
yeah, the scimitars are good.
Oh, and then I'm definitely at this point pissed at blue. So this is aiming toward blue.
Oh my God! Look at the natty 20.
Oh, you fucking crit him.
Jeez. All
Natty
right.
20. Nice.
So, do you want to discuss anything with her? I think this is her first nat 20. This might be a good opportunity.
For nat 20 does extra damage, you can. I don't know. You.
Isn't there a smite that she can do that? She can put fire into this?
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
if you have a Divine Smite, you can pump that into the attack, and the Divine Smite damage will also be doubled as a critical.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I do have a divine smite. I think I've used them this fight.
Yeah, so it goes by how many spell slots you have. So let me look
if
at
you
the
have a spell
slots.
slot, you can use Divine Smite.
Okay, so she used both her second level spell slots already, but she still has 3 first level spell slots.
All right, then sure, I'll use one of the first level ones.
All
So
right.
go ahead and click then.
So you can click, if you look at your things under Elven Accuracy, you have Divine Smite first.
Yep.
You
And then
can,
hit the first one.
you can roll that twice now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah. Nice. There you go.
Man, look at that damage. Let me give you 1 second here.
That's 30 damage total, I believe.
On one attack.
Gee.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this guy like, stay down, scum.
Or hang on, 20.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
29 damage total, which is nice.
That's insane. All right, let me.
Oh, she's yeah, for one attack.
I mean, it is a crit.
Good lord. So, Aliva, as you stand here and you look at this monstrous creature, this abomination of creation in front of you, of life, of everything that you know to be pure in this world, that you stand for, that you've learned about on your journeys thus far. This creature is gruesome and absolutely is in need of dispatching. And you instantly kind of go into soldier mode, Aliva. And with a very quick upward slashing motion, you slice this creature from belly button to sternum right open. A bunch of guts instantly fall down right in front of you onto the ground. There's intestines and there's different organs. You can see some of them are like almost half black and rotted. You can see the intestines themselves. They're kind of, they squirm around a little bit on their own as they kind of like squirm onto the ground, and half of them falls down into the pond in front of you. You could see a small spark begins to ignite from around the wound that you had just created, and it begins to burn out, Aliva, from the edges of the wound all the way down into the intestines. You see them begin to blacken and shrivel up. There's a little bit of steam and smoke that rises from the remains here. This creature in front of you looks at you for the first time in this entire fight with fear in its eyes. You can see it. It's almost as thick as anything that you can imagine. The fear that you sense here, as you blast this thing with radiant light. There's almost a blinding flash in the area here for a moment. Very good hit. Is there anything else?
He still has extra attack and offhand.
Yes.
So I guess that's the question. Is I'm thinking about that. I probably should have helped somebody else first, but I got mad and sidetracked. So, is it truly just dying, or are we just getting there?
Is it still alive? Is what she's asking.
It's still alive.
And I have the one offhand left and the one action left.
Yeah, one regular attack and then one of your offhand attacks left. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hope it just takes the one, because the second one I gotta use elsewhere. All right.
Nice.
We're gonna hope this isn't like a a really shitty roll now, which, knowing my luck, it probably will be. All right, so
You can do it.
here we go, baby.
Oh, a 9. A 9 unfortunately misses, Aliva, but
Of course.
it's only because the flash of light was so radiant in that moment that for some reason, the reflection off the moisture of the leaves and stuff just caught your eye, and you just miss.
All right, and then when I see that, I look furious for a second, not even just like disappointed, just angry. But then I would kind of shout to everyone else, like, especially to Griffin and Ronan, like, do one of you need me right now? Because you look like you're in shit spot.
No, I'm cool being in this stinky prison. Stanky ass. Fucking troll arm. No, it's fine.
I mean, I've been working on this target. I'd say help my red buddy.
Big red.
Yeah.
Maybe small red.
Honestly tempted to take your "no, I'm fine" seriously, but I'd probably just kind of scoff very loudly, and then head toward you to actually help, because I'm leaving behind the guy who's dying. It's awful.
That's understandable.
And And I'm still within his range, right? So it's not considered a retreat.
Oh yeah, nope, you're
Yep.
good. You're good.
You can move
right
one more.
here.
Yeah, so I go to Red Dead Redemption loser
Yep,
and
you got it.
give my little offhand scimitar then, which
Yeah, sure.
which
Would
hopefully
be an advantage.
Oh, my bad. I didn't do
Not that
advantage.
you need it.
You do because he's prone. Yep. Thank you, Ronan.
It would have been actually. It would have been
Yep.
triple advantage for her.
Well, there's only advantage, right? So
She's got.
Do I need to re-roll then?
Nope, you hit
You
anyway.
can
so
re-roll and try
actually,
for a
you
crit.
can-
well, there's no such thing as triple advantage. You only get advantage or disadvantage. There's no.
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
not
3
triple
dice.
advantage, but she gets to
Yeah.
roll 2 more times. So
2 more times. How does she get to roll? 2 more
Elven
times?
accuracy.
Elven accuracy. Feet is her feet.
And if I roll it at advantage both times again?
Hold on. Can you link?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Aliva, just because you've
Okay,
already
yep,
rolled
it's right.
damage.
All right. I just wanted to.
If
see
you
that.
look on your sheet, you have Elven accuracy there, which is just a roll to hit. Just roll that 2 more times to make
Elven
up, to make
accuracy
up
itself?
for getting to have advantage on, and then
Yeah.
to do Elven accuracy. Yeah. Or
Okay.
put advantage on and hit Elven accuracy once.
well,
Right.
do
That makes more
Just-
sense.
well. We just wanted to make it as fair as possible. Just roll to hit one more time first.
Okay. With advantage?
No, just
No.
because
Okay.
this is your advantage. Yeah, this is your advantage roll.
Okay.
All right, that's an 18. That's a hit. Okay, and also roll your Elven accuracy.
Yeah. None of these matter unless it's a natty 20.
Look at that.
Just as I
Holy
say
shit,
it.
man.
Like, she was only rolling to see if she already hit, right? So she was only rolling for that 1 in a million chance of a
Good
natty 20.
lord.
Listen, I am full of righteous, God-given rage.
There you go, that Elven
I can
accuracy.
see that.
I was taken
Oh,
away
man.
from Bluey, and now I'm pissed.
All right.
I
Well,
believe you can smite again if you would like to.
Yes, she can.
Might as well.
I think
I'm
it's any time, isn't it?
I'm just gonna use it every spell slot. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's dependent on action economy, is it?
Nope, she's
It's
got to
just
hit with
something
an
you
attack.
can do. Yeah. So
We're doing it then. I'm just gonna
let's do
fucking
it.
go for
Let's
it.
do it. Yeah, that sounds great. Good lord, you guys are rocking this shit.
And one more time on that.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
24,
Yeah.
32 total on that offhand attack.
32. Good
Holy fuck.
lord. All right. That's radiant damage.
Wow. That's actually a huge hit for
Lord,
an offhand.
man. So, Aliva, not only does this creature be prone as it is, you come down on the arm that is holding on to Griff tightly, right at the shoulder. You slice right into the arm, Aliva, and you separate it right from the socket. It kind of falls to the side and begins to squirm on its own. This creature roars out in pain. Griff, you are freed from the creature on your next turn. You can move around. You're no longer grappled.
What the fuck?
And at the same time, give me 1 second. Let me remove this from you.
I'll just look over to Aliva and say, like, "Thank you for freeing me from that
Yeah.
stinky ass prison."
Well, you
And I look
see-
back and just quietly say, "You need a bath."
Griff, you see as she
I'll
makes
be
the
like, "Hell
swing,
no."
just mid swing, as she begins cutting and severing through the shoulder, there's a flash of light. And when you open your eyes and look back in the direction when the kind of the light dims and fades out, you can see that one of the heads is now detached and burnt, along with the shoulder and the arm on the ground in front of you. This creature is incredibly hurt. And not only that, but it looks as though wherever the severing took place, there is a black charred mark.
All right, so 2 heads, 2 dead.
Is
All
Red
right.
Red
Well
still
done, Aliva.
alive
Well
though,
done.
right?
Barely.
He's still alive, but he has one head left. He looks like he's panting heavily. He's still on the ground.
Man, this guy is like a tank.
If I technically used up all of my little, never mind. Actually, I'm saving this for later. Ignore that.
Wow,
Yeah.
Alita, that was amazing.
I mean, she did some heavy damage that
Yeah,
turn.
fucking
She did
well
total.
done.
So she did 29 plus
32 in that
32.
last-
That's,
Yeah.
what's that? 20, 30, 40, 51 damage
Jesus
total.
Christ.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's
nuts.
the power of a god.
Divine Smite
Yep.
is, yeah.
It's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
It's
And he
nuts
doesn't-
when, it's
he
nuts
doesn't
when
have
you're
an
crit
arm or a
fishing
head.
like that.
He has, so he's reduced to one arm and one head and two legs, and he's not even, from what you can tell, Oliva after that shot, it doesn't look like he's even trying to get back up at the moment.
Woo woo!
He's in
2 natty
pain.
20s. That's what
That
happens.
was so good, so
Yeah.
good.
With the
All
thing,
right.
D1's gonna say to her, "You are a true warrior." That was impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, and I nod back thankfully to hear that, but my eyes are just still on that thing ahead of me and slightly watching Bluey in my corner.
All right, perfect, Oliva. Is there anything else for you?
I think that's it. Thanks.
All right, you got it. With that, Brandy, you are up, followed by D1 on deck.
Okay, well, Brandy's gonna see everything going into chaos, and I believe she can take a sip from her flask as an environmental.
Yes, that's right.
So she is going to take a sip from her flask and give
Oh,
herself
no.
oil of sharpness.
Don't kamikaze.
Oil of sharpness.
Yes.
All right.
And
Let
then
me pull her. Are you using her card?
I have it on her sheet, but
Yeah. Let me just look so I can familiarize myself.
it's plus 3 hit and damage.
That's right. Let me. Phase 2. Yeah, oil of sharpness. One of the following. Okay, nice. This is a great move, by the way. This is a great move.
Yeah, and then she wants to stay out of range of green, so she's gonna move like 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to there,
Okay.
and hopefully
soon
that
as you-
stayed out of 10 feet from the green.
You got it. As soon as I have to just do this because you moved through the blood square.
Okay, gotcha.
Misses you. So just as it misses you with like a 10. So, so just as you walk by, Brandy, you see kind of the blood kind of begin to kind of move towards you. You notice at the last minute, and you shuffle your feet to kind of get away as it kind of quickly fills the space that you were just in.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that. I had to do that quick.
Yeah, no, that's good. And she's gonna take a swing with her rapier.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 absolutely hit. That is
Or-
23 points of piercing damage from what I see here.
Yes.
Good lord, 23 more points of piercing damage. Insanity, you guys. As Brandy pierces in from the shadows, from underneath the brush here, kind of down real low, she kind of like sees D1 and kind of like nonchalantly in a way kind of brushes up and lets him know that she's there, and then kind of dashes around him. She sees Oliva to her left and Griff to her right, and she unsheaths her weapon and she slashes at the most vulnerable spot, right in the neck of the head that still seems to be there. And as soon as she does and retracts the blade, you can see blood that starts to pour out from the neck, kind of in the general area around the creature here.
Nice. So she just sort of came out of stealth and sort of snuck through these bushes and just popped up and sliced at him with her rapier.
Yeah.
And then as soon as she slices at him, she's going to do like a baseball slide underneath D1's legs.
Nice.
Because she's got...
With
she's,
the momentum.
yeah, and then she's going to end up right behind D1 there
Okay.
and stealth up.
You got it. Roll me a stealth check, Brandy.
Stealth is way down there. Oh, hang on, let me
take. Is it advantage or not? Probably not.
It is. But she's behind you, right?
Yeah, which means she can stealth behind me. I don't know if it's advantage.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, you got the brush and stuff here. We'll give her it with advantage
Okay.
because of this creature's on the ground and the green creature is distracted. He's looking at Ronan. That's actually
Gotcha.
good that we gave her advantage. 28
yeah.
is absolutely a success. And Brandy, you are a ninja once again.
She does now stealth behind you.
Yep.
And that will end her turn, I believe.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. All right, D1, you are up. You and Rummy are up, followed by Ronan on deck. Do we, Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
What would you like to do, D1? You got some choices here.
I do. I'm
You
thinking.
can also openly communicate as well.
Yeah. You know what? I think he's just gonna hit. He's gonna move up one, which hopefully doesn't affect her stealth. And
No, it's
I'm gonna-
a lot of
yeah.
brush here. So.
Yeah. And I am going to take a punch.
Oh, crap. You know what? Roll me a dexterity save for Brandy quick, if you don't mind.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I forgot to do this. She's right on around the perimeter of the water here.
Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking how like
Yeah.
a baseball slide in mud would work.
Yeah, exactly.
13, I think, unless it was advantage.
13 is barely enough. As she slides around here, she kind of misses the majority of the sponginess of the land around the pond here that kind of seems too thin to stand on. But she finds a good spot. She's really small too, so no problem. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Awesome.
So you are up, D1.
All right, and we are gonna go for
Okay.
the punch.
Yeah, he's on the ground, so you have advantage.
Oh, I do, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
not that I needed it. Actually, I can still roll again for
for-
advantage.
Yep.
Or
just
for
to see if you
natty,
get a
yeah.
crit.
This is in case of a crit. And
I would have shit if that would have been a crit.
so we'll
The way
take the
you guys
first
have been
damage,
rolling. Yeah,
which
you got it.
is 18, 25.
Okay. 25. As you all continue to lay into this creature that's on the ground, the D1 comes up with an absolute fist. You can almost see, Griff, you and Aliva you witness this for like the first time really since you're so close to him when he's actually in combat. You notice this kind of the gauntlet as he punches it. It almost, you see it for a moment in one spot, and then like in the next second you see it's kind of like already rebounding from the hit. It's almost like he punches so fast that it's faster than you can see it. It's quite a thing to witness. As kind of this light blue energy kind of crackles around his gauntlet. Nice hit, D1. That was awesome. As you kind of hit it in the vulnerable spots here, D1, you also notice the lightning kind of as it sizzles and crackles around the wounds here. It begins to cause little black spots all over the upper arm that's left and down kind of the chest of this creature. You see kind of it start to char in certain areas. The creature is flailing around with its head. Its one arm kind of limp to the side. Its only arm it has left limp to the side as it flails its head around, and its eyes kind of wide, looking at all of you, kind of in fear, with absolute fear in its eyes.
Nice. That will actually end my turn right there.
Okay. Nothing else you want to do?
No, I don't really have anything with a bonus action, except for healing word, but I think I'll save my spell slot.
Let me make sure that's on the right spot. So that blood is on his square, just so you guys know. I just wanted you to be able to see it.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that'll end my turn there.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Meanwhile, in the cave of wetness,
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I totally zoned out about Remy, yeah. He's gonna be like fucking rusty and after a while.
That's right. Hopefully he doesn't rust. Yeah, that's a good point.
You guys can hear that?
Yes.
Rusty rum.
All right.
Rusty rummy nights.
Yeah, that sounds like a drink.
All
I
right.
don't
Got
know
it,
if it would be a
It is
drink I
now.
would order.
Yeah. Now, what's in the rusty rummy?
Yeah, I was gonna say a bunch of fucking like tequila and fucking, I don't know, just fucking random kitchen rust.
Oh God.
It's a brake cleaner.
There we go.
All
Just
right.
deck.
So, Rummy begins to, continues to kind of move down further in the cave here as he kind of tries to move away from the eyes that he saw kind of around the shipwreck there. Deeper into the cave here, you feel the pressure change kind of a bit, D1, as you're kind of looking through Rummy's eyes here in the heat of battle above. You can see like the many rocks that have tumbled down here. You can also see many. Ooh, good lord! What is that? That is way louder than I meant it to be. Good
The
lord!
Yeti's with you.
You begin to hear like whispers coming from the tin that's rattling around. It's a lot more evident in the water here, D1. You can hear them clearly. Well, not clear enough to make out what they're saying, but you can absolutely hear the whispers in the background as you kind of scramble around the cave here. What would you like to do?
I think his plan is to hold steady. Like I said, he's definitely got his ears open for anything coming through the entrance of the cave that he came through for the mermaids. And he's gonna hold his spot here to sort of being perceptive of his surroundings if anything's coming in after him.
Like a hold action, or
No, just he's got this thing sort of in the ground and he's like holding it down.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and he's
Sure.
just being aware that nothing's following him into the cave.
Sure. Do you want to move at all, or are you
No.
content right there?
Yeah, he's gonna hold his spot there because he's got the other. I believe this is where's the other exit? You said there was another exit. Is it over
Yes. Yeah. So what you see too, and I should probably describe this better. What you see is it's above you in the water here. The cave kind of comes to a big chamber here, and above you, it's almost like maybe a sinkhole. But you can see above that, it's like a pool, like a pond. Like this comes up into a pond or something, and you can see there's a little bit of twinkling from what you can see from Rummy's perspective, not from a light source, but more of like you could tell that there's air there. There's an opening there, and it leads somewhere.
here?
Also, roll a perception check for me, because you can't quite see around the corner here, around the bend, D1.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to see if anything is following you at the moment.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
19.
awesome. Look at these rolls, you guys. Yeah, you definitely see. Let me. Can you see them? Probably not.
The map hasn't changed.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. I do see them
Okay.
coming in. Yes.
Nice. So you see a couple of these creatures kind of swim in. You, D1, with your fantastic perception, you notice that they are worse than what you thought. Now that you get a good look at them, they are not mer people. Mer people are reasonable to some level from what you remember, and you remember them being not reasonable to the point of more reasonable than
What these seem to be?
Yeah, these are something that you also know of, and these are a creature that is less reasonable and more about territory and plunder. You could almost call them the pirates of the underwater.
Oh shit. All right. Well, noticing that, he's going to grab the container with the amulet in it and fly up towards that opening that he's seen, or swim up towards the opening that he's seen.
All right.
Does he look like he's swimming, or does he look like he's flying?
Kind
That's
of
a good question.
When he's in the water, he probably looks like a swimming shark. Yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing. Are you going to move him up into that spot?
Yeah, he's going to go up to the
All
opening
right.
that he sees. Yes.
Perfect. Give me 1 second here, Rummy. Thank you all for being patient. Oh, shit. All right. Oh. There it is. It's like, oh my god, where's my shit? All right. Rummy. As soon as you break the surface of the water here, you should see, zoom out and back in, you should see yourself.
Okay. Yes, I do see a little.
As soon as you,
yeah.
as soon as you break the surface of the water here, you kind of slowly peek up over and you see there's a cavern. You seem to be in some kind of a cavern here.
Okay, he's going to look around and see if it continues on anywhere where there might be an exit to get out into the open water.
There you go. Can you see?
I can just see a little boomerang shape of
Nice. Perfect.
map, yeah.
Perfect. Let me give you, I don't know why I made this purple.
Probably for his night vision, I'm assuming. Is
Yeah, I wanted to make it cool, but here, let me do this instead. Is that better?
That's a little better.
There. That way it's not bright, but it's still enough. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. You still have some movement here, D1, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah. So he came in from what direction? Like up here?
From...
Which way does it look like the cave like moves open? Yeah.
Oh, this is a giant pillar of stone in front of you. It kind of reaches from the ground all the way up to the ceiling, which, to be fair, the ceiling is only maybe 10 foot high here, in this spot.
Okay. Does it look like the cave continues any direction?
It does. Yeah, you can go either above or below this pillar. Walk around it if you'd like.
Okay, he's going to kind of come down around the pillar, yeah.
Yeah, please feel free. You should be able to move.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yes.
So I don't know how much he can move on a turn. He has 30
why
feet
do
of
you
movement.
only... Hold on one second. I'm sorry, buddy. Look at your homunculus quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know what I did.
Yeah, his vision seems to only be.
It's wrong. It's
like
60.
5 feet. Yeah.
It should be 60. Hold on.
Yeah.
I messed up. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had another rummy on the map here, and I gave you this one instead. And I already had him
gotcha.
set up, and give me a second.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go. Bam. How's that?
Oh, much better. Okay, yeah, now I can see.
Nice. So as soon as you move around that rock, G1, or rather Rummy, you notice right up here, there is a pile of junk. Just broken bottles, vases, nets, planks from what seems to be a ship. There's just little different colorful bobs and bits here. Little trinkets of different things, trash. There doesn't seem to be anything at face value from just your view here, except for there's a couple of bottles here. They're corked. some strange liquid, different colored liquid in here. There's a couple of bags here. There's some shields you notice in the back. There's a chest, and it seems to be like a kind of a stash pile. It's hard to say if it's junk or if it's treasure.
Okay. How much smoke is coming off of this box that he's holding?
Are you holding it still?
Yeah, he's definitely still holding the box with the amulet for sure.
Okay. At the moment, it is radiating. Radiating. It is. I would say, God, how do I compare this? Well, you're a smoker. I would say it's probably equivalent to maybe
It's cherried.
3 or 4. If you were to have 3 or 4 cigarettes lit at once in your ashtray, just sitting there and smoking, it would probably be equivalent to about that.
If he were to dig a hole in the sand and try to bury it, would that be enough to cover the smoke, or would the smoke still seep through?
You can certainly try it. Although there's one little problem, even without an investigation check, is that most of the land here that you can see is rock. There's some dirt, but it's mostly, you're in some kind of a rocky, cavernous. There isn't sand here per se.
Okay.
There is in the water, around the water. If you can kind of visualize that. But as far as the surrounding area here, it's mostly rock. There is another layer. I don't know if you can tell by the map here, but this whole lower layer area here is a shallow pond of water. It kind of all the way around. Can you tell by the map here? It kind of follows all the way around. The bigger body of water, kind of in the corner here, is the entrance. Is where you came in.
Oh, where I came in. Okay, because that's
this here.
Oh,
So
God,
this is where
yeah,
you came
I
in.
came in there. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and this is all. See how it's kind of like a different color. This is all liquid. This is all shallow pool of water. But underneath it is mostly rock, and I don't think there would be enough sand for you to bury it.
Now there's all this junk here. He's gonna come up to the junk and see. He's just gonna see if he can bury the box in the junk enough that the smoke is no longer visibly coming out.
Okay. Roll a. Man, this is a lot. Let me see here.
He basically doesn't. He wants to hide, but he doesn't want the smoke to give away his location. Is his concept here?
We're gonna have you just roll a stealth check. It's weird, but this is how we're gonna do it. See if you can find a good spot in the pile here as you kind of brush stuff to the side, Rummy.
Okay. Oh, heavy armor doesn't
That's
apply
all right.
to him, so it's an 18.
Yeah, it doesn't apply. 18. Yeah, 18 is really good.
Thank
Where
you.
would you want to? Do you want to put the amulet in here?
I want to try to bury it underneath all the debris and baubles and whatever stuff is here, and cover it enough that like the smoke. He's gonna like keep burying it until it doesn't look like any smoke's still coming up, and then he's gonna sort of bury himself in there, and he's gonna pull all the junk and the treasure stuff over top of himself and the box.
Yeah,
And he's gonna try to hide in there.
Oh, that's amazing. All right. Give me one more roll here for a strength check. I would say your choice between strength and athletics, but in this case, we'll let you choose.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, we'll let you choose. Yep.
Okay, we'll go athletics.
Okay.
16.
That's a 16. That's good. It's better than what I rolled, which you didn't hear. I didn't have the mic down. All right, perfect. So, Rummy, you are now nestled into this pile, maybe a good 2 feet into the pile. The pile is massive.
Yeah. So he's trying to bury himself in the box like deep enough that any smoke would not be visible.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the pile. The massive pile here.
Oh, gotcha. I see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can imagine, he kind of shoves himself down pretty deep in there. And for the moment, do you want? Oh shit! There is no smoke.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
All right.
He's just gonna sort of sit there and hide for now.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. And with that, we are going to thank everybody for being patient. I knew that was a little longer, but let me.
It's all good.
All right. Perfect. All right, D1. Well done. That was a good turn. We're going to flip back around to Ronan here, with you being up and Griff on deck. Do you guys want to take a quick break? Stretch
We
out,
could,
grab
yeah.
a drink?
Yeah, it could
And
be
we will
fun.
come back to Ronan, do some more here.
That work.
All right, let's take a moment here and stretch out. Be right
Yeah,
back.
do a quick 5.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome.
Take 5.
All right, be right back.
5.
5 alive. There's actually a candy bar out here called Take 5.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Like, it's not good, but
Yeah, I don't think we have that here. Not that I remember.
it is terrible. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it is. It's basically just like the shittiest, cheapest caramel like you can ever fucking find. Just like chocolate and like the shittiest chocolate too.
Nice. That sounds fun. Actually, I'm gonna grab I think I'm gonna make a tea, so I'll be right back.
Hell yeah, man. Tee it up. Oh shit. I can't tell if that was in the game or not. That was weird.
What's up?
Some dice rolled.
Hello.
Yo.
Or the 18.
Oh my. Look at that wonderful bag of pile of junk.
It is an impressive pile of shit. There, I put 2 little dots rummies in there.
I love it. I see him, the little red eyes. It's great.
Demon rummy. It's waiting to emerge.
What a good idea. What a good idea, D1, through there. Things the DM doesn't account for. I should have thought of that, right? When I made the pile, but not. This is not the pile, by the way, the one that I referred to before. This is a different.
Oh no, why
Yeah.
would the boss keep his shit underwater in
Exactly.
a
It
cave
wouldn't make any sense, right? It'd be dumb.
with a bunch of what looks like garbage?
Yeah.
We don't know how
Should be able to
many
put.
fucking stashes the boss has out there, man.
I mean, you could have a lot, but you might have an idea of what this is. I think I've given you enough information for you to deduce what this might be. I hope. If not, we'll get there. Just based on what you've seen and hopefully see how good I am.
Yeah,
at
I've got
it.
a rough idea. It could be like one of, I think, 3 things.
Nice. Very nice. Are you there, D1?
Oh, he went to go make tea. He'll be back.
Yep. Nice. Take a second here. It's all good. God, Aliva hitting like a truck up here.
Yeah.
Man.
It's beginner's luck rolls.
No, they're called You're a Badass rolls.
Yeah, really, it's like fucking Thor's hammer. That
She is kicking
Scimitar.
ass. It's a great story, though, right? See, D&D tells such a great story if you just let it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah,
She's just
Poor
so
kid.
mad. She's just like imagining her like modern day equivalent. She just got like her little 40-pound purse. She's beating the shit out of somebody in a Walmart parking lot.
That's awesome.
God.
Yes.
Fighting with the last turkey for Thanksgiving. You will die. God hath blessed only my family.
It's like I've never seen a woman use a frozen turkey as a weapon before.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm back, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
All right.
Get going.
So, if everybody's here, we're gonna go ahead and continue here. You guys are kicking ass, man. So, let's see what happens. Right, Ronan, you are up, followed by Griff on deck. Did Enola use any of her heals on Ronan? She didn't, right?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
one.
she
Okay,
used,
okay. I thought so. I don't know why I didn't have it written here.
I believe it was
Okay.
Yeah,
six-
she
60
definitely
got
did.
back.
Yep.
Nice.
Enola giveth, and then the DM tooketh away.
Okay, nice. Perfect. All right, Ronan, you are up, followed by Griff on deck.
All right. Between green and blue, which one looks in worse shape?
Blue.
Okay.
By a lot. Although green's arm is off and laying next to it.
Well, I am going to move 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a swing on blue.
All right. It is unable. You're still too close for it to. So you're gonna go ahead and take a swing on blue. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
With Great Weapon Master. Five. That's a miss.
That is unfortunately a miss. Yeah, Ronan.
Second attack, same target.
Yep.
13.
That is also a miss, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Ronan. And you hear a clink whenever you hit this thing. Like you get close to it. You can see there's like a glimmer of kind of something shiny. It seems to be underneath like its upper thigh, like underneath the skin. It's almost solid from what you can tell. Something is shoved down in the lair. It's between the muscle and the skin. It's gross.
Yeah, I'll make a mental note of that. And I guess my polearm bonus action attack on
Okay.
the same target.
Yeah, you got it. That is a 10 to hit, I believe.
12.
And
That's a 12. Which misses.
Oh, 12. I'm sorry. What am I looking at? Do math, Reeks. That is also a miss, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm sorry, Ron.
I continue cursing myself under my breath. That's my turn.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to say to any of the other party or anything at all?
No, I
Good
feel like
luck.
everybody's pretty on the ball.
Okay. Sounds good.
You want to kick any arms into any ponds?
I thought about it.
Nice. Perfect. All right, Ronan. If that's your turn, Griff, you are up, followed by the creatures on deck. Griff, you are finally free. As you
Nice.
stand here, you just were relieved of you felt this tremendous relief of pressure that you could finally breathe again. As you look back and you see this flash of light, and you look back and you see Aliva kind of standing there with her scimitar, like kind of at her side, like breathing heavily, like with this creature in front of you, half charred, its head laying, one of its heads severed, laying beside it on the ground, kind of charred. You can see it's burnt kind of to a crisp. Its eyes kind of gone, and it's just mostly just flesh and a skull laying there beside you, along with a stump where an arm once was, and the remains of the arm kind of laying as well beside you. What would you like to do?
God damn. Yeah, I'll just like look down at it and just say like, fucking brutal. And just, nod to Aliva and say like, yeah, I owe you a peach. Either squishy or not squishy.
That's a genuine offering.
I know, right?
I have
That's the
zero
best I can
context
do.
for the peaches, so I'm gonna nod toward the troll and be like, "You owe me a death. Like, get with it."
Nice.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll just nod back and just like, sure. I'll pretty much just start fucking slashing at green over here with my echo.
Oh, you got it, Griff. Yep.
And yeah, okay, cool. Let me
Yep,
just fucking
So you see, with your echo here, you see this giant creature here with like pustules and such all over its skin, these big kind of bubbles and blisters that seem to kind of pop
Ew.
on their own, and a little bit of cloud of something kind of emanates from it, and stuff splashes out before it kind of slowly reseals itself and starts to bubble again, and kind of go through the entire cycle once again. This happens all over this creature's body. just continuous, just bubbles popping all over before it regenerates. It's very disgusting, but it's leaving just stuff everywhere, all around. The swamp ground has got like just
nice.
nasty, weird stuff. Anyway,
I'm just gonna yell out and say like, this one's bubbling like a fucking overcooked pizza, and just start slashing at him.
you got it, Griff.
Wait, is one of his arms off?
It is. One of his arms is off. Yes.
Fuck.
Twitching on the ground currently.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'll take it my first swing at the troll.
All right. Let's see what you got. Oh, what is that?
26, but
That is a 14.
oh, 14. Wait a minute. I was at disadvantage. Hold on.
So
No, you don't have advantage or disadvantage.
I know I had my disadvantage.
Oh,
clicked,
okay.
Unfortunately, because I was fucking pitted. Literally
Yeah.
pitted.
a 14, unfortunately, is not enough, Griff. You swing out and you hit. Your echo hits part of the troll's good arm, where you would think it would do a tremendous amount of damage, but it actually just pops one of those very large bubbles, and kind of it just splashes around. Like it doesn't seem to do any damage to it.
Kidoki, I'm fucking playing pimple popper with this thing.
It's true.
Yeah, I'll just take a fucking another swing at him.
All right, you got it, Griff. A 21 hits, Griff, for 11 points of slashing damage. Now that you have your distance between your weapon and this creature, you get a better sense of judgment. It's hard, right? The rain's falling. It's slippery here. There are ponds. It's hard to see with the underbrush. So it's deceptive, right? Things are disoriented.
Could I try and go for his other arm?
So yeah, absolutely, certainly you can. As a matter of fact, I currently rolling on the table as we speak.
Fuck.
And
Just hacking pieces off of
as
these fucking things.
yeah, it's
Exactly.
true. As you kind of chop at this creature to kind of get a calculated idea of where his arm or hand, a good spot to be to chop it, you hit it, but it's not at a sufficient spot to kind of release the arm from its, from the body here. So it does damage.
Body prison.
11 points of slashing, which is good slashing damage, but it does not. It's not enough to relieve the arm from its face.
Yeah, 11's pretty
Pretty good.
low.
Pretty good.
All right, third nub on the same
Yep.
map. Oh fuck!
Natural.
There's the
one.
natty one.
Oh, Griff.
Snake-eyed.
So as you lean in with your echo even more, one of the pustules burst, and it creates like it's been happening this whole time, but one of them bursts kind of in the perfect area and adds just enough, just a little bit more slipperiness to a certain area on the ground, and your echo kind of, in a weird way, he's not even on the ground, is he?
No, he just floats.
The light from the leaves from the swamp. I don't know.
The solar winds.
The solar winds. He
The
misses.
troll just takes a deep breath and blows the fucking echo right away.
Unfortunately, with a natural one, there are consequences, and the consequence is that your echo.
I have troll aids now.
He finds a way to
Crawl blood goes in his mouth.
It's just too much, yeah. And you can see him kind of zip right away, Griff.
Yep, he's out.
That's tragic. I'm sorry.
It's like deuces.
All right. Is there anything else, Griff?
Fuck. I haven't used my bonus action this round, have I? No.
Yeah,
Fuck it. I'll use a bonus action to summon him again.
Okay, you got it. You had action. Yep, action. I mean, you had your 2 attacks and your butt action, which was yep. Okay.
I would actually like to summon him pretty much like between the troll and Anula.
That's kind of where he is now. Right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds good. All right. All right, Griff. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, let me see.
Anything else you can? You can also communicate. You can interact with your environment.
I have action surge, so I can pretty much pop that and do another cycle.
Another 2 attacks.
Yeah, another 2 attacks. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll just pop my action surge and slash away back at Pizza Man here.
All right. You got it.
There we
That's
go.
a 27 to hit for 9 slashing damage as your Echo finds his mark pretty well here and makes a precise hit, kind of like mid-torso, like down into the stomach a bit as he begins to slash and kind of like tries to relieve a hole in the gut here. Go ahead and take another swing.
Double nub. Oh my god, dude. That's a second. It's all balancing out. The double natty 20s and now the double natty 1.
And
It's like equal and opposite.
It's true. As soon as
crazy.
that first shot was such a great shot, but you go in for the second, you lean in closer to take another shot, and another pustule bursts right in your position here, Griff, and you watch your Echo once again just zip right out into of reality.
You got fucking troll AIDS on him. Troll cootie.
Troll AIDS.
Okay. Fuck. I will. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much my turn.
All right, you got it, Griff. All right. It is now the creature's turn. I'll try and make
Here,
this
I'll mark
faster.
your action surge for
Would
you. You
Nola
want to do it
take
now?
her turn as his turn or right after him?
Right after, technically. Yeah, I should probably let you do that too. If you want to, you can take your action with Enola. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't remember that. I don't have it written down either. So yeah, you go ahead and if you'd like to take go do some stuff with Enola, you can.
Yeah. Fucking.
She has her own.
I'll just move her a bit closer to Ronan here.
You got it. Yep. So that's her full 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
And she is actually within touching range as well. So if there's anything you'd like to do
Oh
at
shit!
all.
Yeah, fuck. I actually will burn another spell slot for that. Cure wounds.
You got it. If you'd like to, you absolutely can. That's 1d8 plus 3 for you.
Yeah, you got it on
Here,
your
I
feet,
can
Roger.
actually. Yeah. Give
Yeah,
me a
she's just
second.
got it. It's all good. Just he's got it all set up for you.
Boop. Yeah, thank you, man. I
Oh,
do really
damn.
appreciate it.
No problem. So 10.
God damn.
Gee, that's awesome, man.
There you go.
Wait,
So-
hold on a second. Why did he roll so many dice?
Yeah, that is.
I
'Cause
put
he
it
didn't
so
upcast it.
if he just does it at first level spell slot, it's 10.
Yeah. Well,
If he had upcast it, just to make it easy,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have to roll over. If he
Yeah.
had upcast it at level 2, it would have done 16, but it only does 10 because it was a first level.
Okay,
spell
I
slot.
see how you did it. That's actually smart.
Yeah,
That's
just
a smart way of doing it. D1. Look at you. All right. That's good stuff, man.
It's a big
Good
life
stuff.
easy if he decides. to
Yeah,
upcast
no,
it.
that's excellent, man. That's excellent. All right. So 10 points of healing, Ronan, you receive as you kind of feel this warmth kind of travel through your body as you feel Enola's hand kind of touch your shoulder.
I think to myself, and thus everybody else, since we're connected, the good touch.
Nice.
What a wonderful world.
Aw.
And
How
I
you
think
think?
to myself.
All right. Very nice. Is there anything else for Enola?
Nope, that's pretty much it. And
Okay.
that concludes my entire turn.
You got it, Griff. You got
So,
it.
if you don't mind me just kind of
Yeah.
asking,
Uh-huh.
what exactly what threw you off about how many dice were rolled for that
Oh,
that heal?
I think he was
well, I
wondering
saw
about
a
the
bunch
6.
on my screen. Yeah, and it's
okay,
it's
I
1d8 plus the spellcasting modifier, so I was very curious as to why. So I was
Okay.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so he rolled a
That's all.
7 plus 3, which
Gotcha,
is
man.
And then the
It's a
6
D1,
doesn't
you
count.
like-
Yeah.
You split it up into four dice.
Well, he made it so
No.
that if you upcast it, it's the same roll. It's just that we'll take both numbers instead of just the one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you only have
okay, I
one
gotcha.
second level spell slot, so you can only do that once per long rest, and that's if
For
you
now,
don't use
yeah.
your
Exactly.
Oh my
But
God.
you've already
Okay.
used
He
your
made it
second
way
for-
easier for us.
Yeah.
is what he did. Is basically
That's
the idea.
fucking cool. man.
And sometimes
That's
roll
cool.
20 just dumps dice on the screen that aren't really applicable. I don't know why. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
dude,
noticed
that
that.
happens a lot, doesn't
does,
it?
yeah.
I was
All
like,
those
that's
dice
why I was
were
like,
not,
why
yeah.
are there so many dice? There should only be like one die here.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
like
Two
every
at the
time
max.
Brandy rolls, it's just like a small fucking
Yeah.
pile of
Sneak
dice.
attack, sneak
It's like
attack's
somebody
always a
gets
screen
pissed
roll.
off and does like the table flip equivalent of just dropping dice on the fucking board.
Yeah.
It's like she rolls her entire set at one
Yeah,
time.
just drops it on the table. It's awesome. All right.
Cool.
Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start the turn with Red over here. Let me, because he's in really, really, really bad shape. Let me. All right. Oh, wait a minute. He does not actually. Okay, so perfect. So that. So you watch as the little pile of blood that was sitting there begins to kind of how do I even describe this? That's pulled below the creature here begins to kind of siphon its way back up into the pores and of the wounds of one of the wounds of the creature here. Kind of one of the pokes maybe from Brandy. As it you witness this right before you, right in front of you. You notice there is a movement kind of in the head that's still there. It turns from a look of fear to kind of a look of concentration, and you see the skin begins to kind of turn a more dull green as the look of concentration on the face of this creature goes back into more of a look of fear. It stands back up using half of its movement. And it takes it tries to grab Aliva with a grapple. Aliva, we get to play this fun grapple game now. I would
God,
like
these
you.
trolls are handsy.
He only has one arm, so this is going to be hard.
He's
for him.
definitely fired from the office.
It's true. So I'm going to roll with disadvantage, Aliva, but I would like you to choose between acrobatics and athletics, and I need you to roll a save. So you can choose either or, whatever you're better at is essentially what you're going to do. And then you're going to hit the save. And I am going to roll with disadvantage.
So for you, Aliba,
I have
your
one arm.
acrobatics, as you can see, is a stronger roll.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see.
Dirty 20.
Oh, look at that. I roll a 15 with all of my bumps and stuff, which is a fail complete compared to you, Aliva. You have succeeded with your 20 acrobatics check, and he reaches out with a sorry? Or save.
That noise.
So he reaches out with his one good arm at you to try and grab you in, and you just kind of like step back a bit, and you're too far out of his range. As he misses you since he has so much momentum, he tries to continue that swing and hit Griff and try and grab Griff.
Oh God, of
I
course.
need the same from you, Griff. So either an
Fucking-
acrobatics or a
Get
athletics
snatched
save,
again?
please. Yes.
Not this again.
Yes.
Not
Come
like
on,
this.
baby. Come
Not
on.
like this. Okay, you said athletics and
Well, that's so
acrobatics.
You can choose, yeah. Either or.
Jesus, all right. I'll throw a.
Oh.
Oh, my God! At
All right,
16,
I'm rolling with
athletic.
disadvantage once again. Here we go. That
Please,
is
please no.
That is a 5. My God.
Yay, nobody got.
Nobody got. That's
The
hilarious.
double got. I got.
Or
Swings it,
dodging
Aliva
the touchy guy.
misses. And with the momentum, he goes for the red guy there, for Peach Man, and he misses. He
Peach
just
Man.
misses. Like you could feel like the wind, the breeze, kind of sweep by you with the force, the momentum that he had, and he kind of misses. But he kind of lets out a roar before kind of slashing or gnashing his mouth in your direction, Griff.
Oh, slashing and gnashing.
Last attack. That's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Ah, damn it. All right. So just barely misses as he kind of lashes out at you. You can tell he's really, really in pain. This guy is not in good shape, everyone. He is bleeding. He's got bits of charred stumps kind of where one of his heads once were and part of his arm. He is quite literally almost on his last leg, if there would be such a thing. And you could tell that the fire, from what you all know now, it's for long enough in the battle. There is D1, and you've communicated this enough, so I don't feel so bad telling it. But you now see that it's not just the fire damage and acid damage, as you know, but kind of different forms of damage also kind of seem to have an effect on these creatures, from what you can tell now. All right, and as we continue forward here, Blue is going to continue his fight here with one arm, as well as he kind of begins to move forward into the space here between Ronan and Aliva, and he swipes big old swipe at I would say at Ronan here. That's a 12 to hit. Oh, I'm rolling like bulls.
That's a miss.
So as he slashes at you with his one good arm, the other one kind of mysteriously unknown at this point to you, you feel the breeze as well as he slashes at you. He slashes at you again. That one that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
That is 10 points of slashing damage, Ronan, as you feel like the needle-like sharpness of the claws kind of penetrate in, and they kind of rip on their way out. You can feel like the flesh tear a bit as kind of the claws kind of slice through your skin. It's a burning, horrible, hot feeling. As soon as this happens,
I lost my concentration.
oh no, you did. All right, Ronan. Thank you for being honest. As soon as this happens, it kind of shakes you up a bit, and you realize it kind of stirs you to the point where you kind of lose focus. I believe that was 2, so I get plunged. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
17 hits. That is... You gotta be kidding me. That is 5 points of piercing damage as he kind of catches onto the upper part of your cloak. There's a little bit of scraping on your cheek, but not really that much. Not a crazy amount to notice. As a matter of fact, you take half damage from that, which is 3, because it's 2, because it's rounded down. So you actually take 2. I'm sorry, Ronan. All right. With that, good old Green behind you looks around frantically in the brush here. He knows that there is another one of you hiding. He doesn't know where, but he begins to sweep around in the area here. His hand begins to kind of comb the different squares. I'm gonna roll here, just for chance, and it doesn't even matter because that's a horrible roll. So. The hand kind of jumps back up onto the creature here, and let me just double check my notes to make sure. As the creature, the wound begins to kind of, looks like it starts to begin to seal itself, Ronan. It moves closer into your distance here. It was already in your range, but it moves closer to you, and it attempts to grapple you. I need an athletics or an acrobatics save, please. Look at that. That is absolutely a fail with my disadvantage.
Just kind of wobble out of the way.
That's so great, actually. And he doesn't have a chance. You're just too quick for him, Ronan. And out of desperation and anger, he flails his arm at you for a 17 to hit.
That is my armor class, so that hits again.
And that deals 5 points of slashing damage. I'm rolling so low with his damage on you. Unable to kind of penetrate his teeth enough into you to deal enough damage to kind of infect you once again. And you know this, and that's why you're kind of trying to keep your distance from him. That concludes the creature's turn for the moment. Leva, you're up, followed by Brandy on deck. Let's kill these trolls, guys.
Well, yeah.
I mean, one of them's a fucking roasted marshmallow at this point.
He's getting there. It's true.
How much longer are we going tonight on to be that person?
Probably until the end of the round, I would say.
Okay.
If that's all right, guys. So down to D1, and then we'll probably stop it. Sorry, guys, I drug a little bit tonight.
No,
Started
you're
a little
good.
late.
Yeah, no.
If that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like-
works. Yeah.
I know this combat's taken a long time. I'm sorry for that. I knew this was going to be a long
It's
fight.
definitely a engaging fight, though.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yep. So you are up, Oliva. It looks like you, Brandy, and then D1 and Rummy, and then we'll call it there.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go straight for red with scimitar off the bat.
Okay, you got it. That's a 17. A 17 on red hits, I believe. Oh, wait a minute. A red. Yep, it does hit actually in this moment. You deal 7 points of slashing damage to it. Standing here, Oliva. As you kind of hit it and slash upwards, you see more flesh kind of peel to the side.
All right. I'm just gonna start hacking, to be honest, because at this point, it's so close. It's got to be close. So that I think I only have one small spell slot left. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pretty much stick to these things for now.
Oh, look at that. 15.
I don't know if it's enough.
15 on him is unfortunately not enough, Oliva.
Boo.
Yeah, and he moves it's just a little a branch that's sticking out just a little too close to the position you were trying to hit him in, and it kind of catches you off guard, the distance of it, and you kind of hit the branch just at the wrong spot. And
Oh,
cling.
Yeah, you still have an offhand.
Yep. All right.
21 for 7 more points of slashing damage as you slash at this creature, Oliva. Wow. That's 1 point difference. Good lord. As you slash away, Oliva, the creature screams out in pain. You seem to have hit some kind of vital organ in its neck, upper neck area here, Oliva. It begins to thrash out in pain with its one remaining head. You see parts of its skin that are connected to the charred bits become even more pale than they were before, as it seems that the blood is moving away from those areas. Is there anything else?
I was just going to do the same and kick it, but no, I think that's it.
That is awesome. All right, Oliva. That is good stuff. Brandy, you are up, followed by D1 on deck.
Alright, Brandy will. She doesn't want to get into range of that motherfucker. So she's gonna go 5, 10 to right beside Griff here. And take a swing at red.
You got it. And there goes. She just drops her dice.
Right.
Yeah. 27 to hit
27 to
for 27 damage.
27 damage. The other head is chopped off. Give me 1 second here. Now you'd be asking me, Reegs, how could a creature possibly live without a head? Well, I would tell you, this creature
But then
is a
you'd
little
have to kill it.
different. Perfect. Brandy hacks off the head. The head flops onto the ground, onto the swamp, onto the moist soil, the ground. You hear it kind of roll around a bit before it rolls a little bit on its own and looks up at in Brandy's direction. You see the eyes point up at her.
Oh. All right, she's going to take a step back to here and try to stealth up again.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Brandy, with advantage. That is absolutely rogue mode once again for Miss Brandy.
And that will end her turn.
You got it.
The
Very
ghost.
nice. This creature is dying. All of you can see it. It started to die officially when Aliva hit it last turn. The only problem is that all of you seem to see the lifeless body of the creature start to slowly squirm. It's almost like it's trying to heal itself. All right, Brandy. If that's everything, D1, you are up.
Okay, so does the big red dude look still alive, or is it just his head?
The body does not look alive, no. But for the sake of the fight, I'm not going to change his token just yet.
Okay, so I am going to move through Griffin, which is double movement, to right there.
The body is still there. It's still moving and bubbling and stuff's happening, but it doesn't look like the creature is actively moving its limbs. There's the head. The head's on the ground next to it. I mean...
Okay, well, with my left hand, with my shield hand, I'm going to try to grab it by the hair and pick it up, and then with my right hand, while holding it, I'm going to try to drive my fist through its face.
Oh, I love it. All right, roll the hit with advantage, D1.
Okay.
Because you're holding it, you know exactly where it is. It can't dodge you. If you miss, I'm going to laugh so hard.
No shit.
21 punches himself.
Yeah, right. He gets a natural 1 and punches himself, and it
That
bites
would
him.
have been hilarious.
23 to hit D1. Nice hit. As you punch this creature, you can describe the punch if you'd like. I kind of want to hear
like
that.
I said, I'm just gonna pick it up by the hair with one hand, and I'm just gonna like wind way back and just like punch it right through the face.
That's great. You see it almost in slow motion, D1, as you wind back and you look at the creature's eyes. They start off small, and then it looks up at you, and then sees your fist coming in slow motion, and you watch its eye get from pea-size to very, very, very wide. As the fist slow motion comes closer and closer within inches, you see the skin separate from the skull immediately upon impact. The fire, the crackling of lightning and thunder kind of crackling through the skull itself. You can smell the singeing of flesh or something. Some kind of cooking is happening here. The head itself turns into a charred mass on the ground and is dead, for all sake of the word. For in this fight, red X means dead.
Gotcha.
All right,
I'm
very
gonna
nice.
telepathically say to Aliva, "Holy shit, you beheaded this thing, and the head's still alive. I mean, this thing. I punched the head for you. I mean, you cut the thing off, and it still looked alive."
Way to get ahead in life.
Well, we must be just as efficient and brutal with the others then.
Yeah, it's at least the head's dead. Good job.
Maybe we burn these things afterward.
Yes. And I think that's going to end my turn right there.
All right, perfect. And with that, we're going to go real quick to Rummy.
No.
All right, Rummy. All right, Rummy. We're going to give you just a little bit of time here. You are currently in a pile here. Is there anything you'd like to do at all in this moment before we move forward?
he's gonna really just try to look out. Like, he's gonna maybe just quickly, like, pushing the box down even deeper. He's gonna try to dig the box down as deep, right to the bottom of this pile of debris. So it's as deep as he can possibly bury it.
Yeah, you have a little bit more time here. So I would say you could probably do that without any kind of a check. So I will say roll a perception check in the meantime.
Okay.
Because you would probably see things as you're kind of digging down.
Yeah. Ooh. Not a very good
6.
perception.
Wow, it's really dark in here, and you really only see things in dark shades of gray and black and gray and white. So it's really hard to get a good sense since there's like no light in here. It's pitch black, from what you can tell. You notice this is mostly just junk. There's some broken pieces of bow and some arrows in here. There's some nets, but you get to the bottom, seemingly to the ground, beneath the pile here, all the way to the bottom here, with the amulet, and you just want to put it right in the middle of the pile of junk, right in underneath
deep as
here.
he can, and then he's gonna
got
cover it with his body, and then pile everything on top of both of them.
See if I can make this better.
And he's just gonna watch the smoke and see that it's not seeping up to a visible spot.
Yeah, this is perfect, D1. You notice almost immediately, as you put it down, the weight of the junk on top of it. As you kind of take a step back, you notice you don't see any smoke. You don't see any smoke at all. No purple, no black. There doesn't seem to be a glimmer of smoke. Now that you're kind of separated from the pile here, you get a good look around. This is a giant pile of junk, probably from the shipwreck that you saw. Maybe.
Nice.
It looks as though it's possible that you're thinking that those creatures that you encountered, whatever kind of fish mer creatures those were, that you, which you would know actually, and I should probably just tell you, but we'll do that next session. You're thinking that maybe this is like a scavenger, a pile. These creatures are very well known to do things like that. Like they'll find shipwrecks and they'll just take junk from it and collect it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, at the moment, he's not really worried
It's
about
the Little Mermaid's treasure grotto.
Nice. So he's not really worried about like looking at any of the stuff or identifying any of it. He really just wants to keep an eye out for anything coming up the cave and try to stay as hidden as possible. His only concern is just staying hidden. Yeah,
you don't see anything yet at all, D1. As a matter of fact, with your perception check too, there doesn't seem to be any noises or anything. You know that from what you remember, the only way in is from the water entrance behind the rock.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's just gonna nestle down as low as he can and sort of camp out there, keeping his ears open.
You got it. This does look like a much larger cave structure, D1. It's hard to know like where it leads, although you do know that there are a lot of caves here in your experience so far, and that's all the farther I'll go. And I think that is a fantastic spot to end it for this evening, everyone. Yeah. We will come back next week, and we will conclude the monster fight, and we will learn a significant amount of information about the inhabitants, we'll say.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Will the trolls be defeated?
Will they be defeated? It's true. Like,
will this stench wash off?
Nice.
Find out
next time. Yes. High five.
Same peach time, same peach channel.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, good session, guys. That was badass.
It was pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys, we'll stop recording in 3, 2, 1, and we're out.